welcome back. If you're joining me from another video, if you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have in front of me another fake toy review. Now, as I've said in previous fake toy openings, I only try to go for fake toys that have been exceptionally deceptive in their packaging, because there's a lot of fake toys out there, or counterfeit toys, or very similar toys. I mean, if I was bringing home similar toys, I would be doing fake toy reviews every single day. These ones are trying to fool people into thinking that they are Lego Ninja, but I'm going to bring up closer to show you so you can see what I'm talking about, are actually LEBQ Ninja figurines. Okay, so here's the box, and you can see that the choice of letters they've used, LEBQ, is the best that they could do to try and imitate, along with the red and yellow border and the font, the word Lego. And then the ninja, of course, because Lego Ninja. I've got some of Blake's Lego Ninja in the background there to have a look at. Now, I don't know in your country, but in my country, the mini figurines like this don't come in little boxes like this. At least not that I've seen. Maybe there are some like this, but not that I've seen in the places that I shop. So this was at a known New Zealand store, which basically sells fakey toys sort of things. So let's have a look on the side. We've got Lego Ninja. I'm going to assume that this artwork at the back is actually stolen artwork from Lego, as it looks very, well, it's really well done. And then at the bottom you have like this little checklist. Then Ninja on the side. Again, I think I've seen that artwork somewhere, so I think it's just stolen. On the bottom, of course, made in China and all the copyright things, etc. there, which is a complete waste of time since they're copyrighted work. Let's open it up and have a look. Oh my goodness. All right, so the first thing that I can see, our little guy doesn't have arms. The arms are floating around in the packet. What on earth? So, what is this? And then we have some weird written thing here of LEBQ on it again. So LEBQ, World Minifigures. Collect them all for your stand. Now, the minifigures that I've collected, it always come with a little black stand, but it has a row of Lego embossed, what would you call them, little points across the middle for display. But I have never come across a Lego figure that has come with his arms out like this. Let's get him out and I'll see how the plastic feels. Alrighty, so it seems such a waste. That is such a waste of space to have a big box like that with a tiny little figurine. The plastic actually feels like Lego. It actually feels... Oh, this one not so much. This is too shiny. Yeah, this feels too shiny, but the figurine feels like Lego. Hang on, I've got one of the Ninjago guys. No way. That feels far more solid now that I think about it. So we have to pop his arms into the socket. There are no instructions on what to do, but I'm guessing it's pretty self-explanatory. And then you put his hands in. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Oh, his legs are falling out now. Okay. Then we've got some here. Yeah. Until I felt the Lego figure, I was like, oh, this plastic feels okay. But once you feel the Lego figure, you realize, I was going to say, is his hair going to fit him? And then he comes with a sword. So his sword is meant to actually be grey. On the box, it shows his sword is grey, but we've got... Oh no, hang on, there is a grey sword. My bad, my bad. There is a grey sword. Okay, so what do you do with these? Well, you just put them at the side. I don't know why you put them at the side, but apparently it gave you two of these. Now the easiest way to, of course, to note that it isn't Lego Lego has Lego printed on each of these nooks. You can see there's none there. We have the LEBQ symbol here. World minifigures, collect them all. Herd series LEBQ, whatever that means. I assume the same. He's actually a bit loose. I'm gonna, it's not very good to say, is it? He's actually very, very loose. And he just, I can't get him to hold the sword. The thing keeps popping out on the sword. Every time I touch him, something's falling off him. So the quality is not good. It's not good at all. Where the legs, I have to get that in. Where the legs attached to the body is so loose that it only takes a small little knock for the legs to fall off. Painting wise, the figurine's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good. The plastic is cheaper feeling than the Lego one. It feels like it might actually split if you put too much pressure on it. My biggest gripe is that some of the things are very hard to do, like getting him onto that stand. It actually took a lot of force. And other things are too loose. They keep popping off. He can't hold his swords very well. But he looks okay. Just for, what was he, $2? I kind of think he's a waste of money. I'd rather pay another $3 and get one of the awesome Lego blind bags. Like the new Harry Potter ones are out at the moment. So we'll go on to the next guy. This is his box. So instead he has a red. So I think the red ninjas are the bad guys, aren't they? I think the red ninjas are the bad guys. And then another checklist for the bad guys. If you know who they are trying to basically copy, let me know in the comments below. So that'll be helpful. Okay, so here's the second guy. His arms, I don't know if it's going to show on camera, but there's a big gap where it pings on. Those are just going to constantly fall off and play. So this guy's arms, this one is okay. They went straight in. This guy's arms was, I can see it right there. It's going to ping off if I try and move that sword. Is nowhere near as good quality as Lego. Again, the painting's okay. He looks cool. I like the swords. I think the swords are really cool. I kind of like his devilish look as well. I find the stand a little weird in that they're still trying to promote, to deceive that it's Lego. But this guy is nowhere near the quality of Lego. He was actually really disappointing, and he looks so cool too. So now we've got another green guy. Let's bring him up. He looks kind of like he's got tentacles or something around him. He looks like a captain maybe, like a pirate kind of guy. He's on the green team at the back there. And of course the checklist. Let's open up. Out of all of them, he's fitted the easiest onto his platform. The other two were actually quite difficult. When I was trying to push them on, they looked like their legs were going to snap. So this is him. And I apologize, the lighting isn't so good today as it was the previous day. Oops. Again, he's painted well. You can feel that the plastic is cheap and it looks cheaper. I think Lego would have done a much better job on this. You know, it looks cheaper. But he's all right. I love that they've tried to put Lego on the, like a little thing, Lego. So I've got one left. I started rambling there. One left. It is another bad guy. I think the red boxes are the bad guys. I'm not too certain. And the green boxes are the good guys. But I grabbed, there was a different, as you can see, there was different ones. There's lots of different ones. I tried to find this guy with the snake head because I actually thought he'd be really cool. But I couldn't find the guy with the snake head. So now we've got a mustached gentleman with a flaming sword. Not looking very happy there. So there's all the detailing on him. He's probably my least favorite out of all of them. The other ones, they at least look like they've made a thing. Okay, so looking at this, I'm going to bring up one of my son's Ninjago vehicles here. This is an official Lego one he's made. There's some you can see the quality straight off, just the quality straight off. And I think the other one, I apologize if it's not Ninjago, but the other one is this one here, which I'm going to bring out with the little guys. I'm pretty sure this is Lego Ninjago too. He has so many sets upstairs. I have no idea, because I almost grabbed a Lego's Knight, which I thought was a Ninjago, and then I was like, hang on, this is a Silver Knight. That's a different set. So just look at the detail. I'm going to take his hand and his sword off compared to this guy. This is one of the bad guys here. Alright, so the height is the same. They have made an effort. I'm going to put this on. They have made a real good effort on trying to get like the detailing on the body. I can tell you straight away that the plastic feels different. This plastic feels so much cheaper. And especially at the back where the holes are, it feels if I put too much pressure on it that it'll actually go inwards, whereas in Lego it's solid as. These corners are nicely rounded. These corners around here are nicely rounded. It's not sharp at all. When I touch the fake guys' corners, it's really sharp. It's actually quite uncomfortable trying to put their legs on because they're so incredibly sharp. I'm just going to see that. I don't know if it'll show on camera, but there's a dent in my finger just touching that. But on the Lego ones, they're slightly rounded at the base there. The arms, of course, are a big thing. Arms, Lego figures. I don't think I've ever had to put arms in a Lego figure that I've brought. The faces are okay. The standard Lego yellow. Let's get this little guy out. Oops. He's really stuck in there. This guy has the what I call the dwarf legs. So he doesn't have the movable legs. Whoops. There we go. But the yellow is also off. So that's a standard Lego yellow. It's quite bright. This one is, it's almost like it's a Lego guy that got sick. So these ones all have like this weird sort of off yellow. Like they're having a day where they're feeling a bit sickly stuff. But the face paint's nice. The face paint's nice. There's actually one of the fake ones I want to bring up and show. This hairstyle. My son has a Indian figure with from the Cowboys and one of the Cowboys and Indian sets that actually has a hairstyle like this punk do. Now this one is quite solid. The one he got in his Lego set was a tiny bit rubbery. But it looks so exact. If you're missing this from one of your punk rock sets, nobody will tell the difference if you buy one of these little $2 sets to get this, just to, you know, if you've got a missing piece or something. The weapons are cool. Again, just not in the same quality as Lego, but I actually think these are really, really good attempts at fakers. Now, I have seen many fake toys. If you've seen my other fake reviews, I only go for, as I said in the start of the video, I only go for toys that are being extra deceptive. I think if they had rebranded and called these their own figures instead of tried to be deceptive to get old granny or an uncle or someone who has no idea what they're doing and see this at the $2 shop and say, hey, that's Lego. These would actually be really, really cool. So just looking at the difference in the swords. So this was a little set from memory with these ninja guys. You can see there's just so much more effort on Lego's part. And this is 1, 2, 3, this is actually 4 pieces put together than these standard swords. I know there are Lego swords like this out there, but we're looking specifically at the Ninjago. Okay, the all-important question. As you know, if you've seen my other faker videos, there's sometimes I say, I think these are actually really good to buy for a couple of dollars to learn customization. You know, there's been My Little Pony fakers that are so good. There's been Hasbro fakers, which are great for learning customization. I actually don't know anyone who customized Lego. There is probably people out there that do. But these are $2. For $4 to $5, you can get an official Ninjago figurine. So no, my honest answer is I wouldn't advise anybody to buy these. Only a few come with extra bricks, and people don't like fake bricks. I see so many of the, I think they're Bondi or Bandai pieces at the markets and thrift stores for sale, they never sell, hardly ever sell, because people are looking for that all-important Lego across the top. The only way someone's going to buy one of these secondhand is if they get deceived by that good old, if it's going to get an LEBQ. They're not wearing their glasses for the day, which happens with me. I need glasses for reading for long term, and they see that and it's a red and yellow blur, and they go, oh, it's some Lego, I'm gonna buy it. And you say, oh, it's $2. They'll say, oh, what a bargain, and buy it. It's not gonna happen. Buy the real deal. It's better quality plastic, and seriously, for a couple more bucks, it's not worth getting these fake copies. And shame on whoever made them. Who made them? It's funny how many of these stores that have the fake copies on, there's no way of really identifying who made it. Yeah. If you love fake toy reviews, please give this a thumbs up. If you love fake toy reviews in general, please subscribe and check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching.